Hi, and welcome back. Today I wanted to give you a bit better explanation of how to do your discussion posts in your online Canvas class. And I'm offering this video for all my classes, so whether you're taking the Cultural Anthro, the Magic and Witchcraft class, the Intro to Soc, or some of my less common ones like Language and Culture and Crime and Society, this will apply to your class regardless of the subject matter. Also, if you're taking the class in the summer versus during the fall, winter, or spring terms at LTCC, just keep in mind that in the summer you're often doing more than 2 discussion posts per week. So when I refer to some of this, it will vary based on your class, but generally this should hold up for whatever class you're taking at the college. So what I've done is I've created a handout here, and I will show you this up online as well, so you can take a look at this. And essentially what I'm trying to do here is give you a sense of how you can fulfill your discussion requirements for each week. Again, the number of discussions is going to vary. During the year, it's 2 discussions per week. Keep in mind that if you do an introduction at the beginning of the term, that is separate from this. Basically, what I want to suggest here to you is that there are 3 ways that you can create a discussion for the week. And the requirement for every class is, and I'll read it here, your goal should be to reference the textbook reading for the week at least once during your weekly discussions. You do not need to formally cite the textbook reading, but simply refer to one key idea, example, theory, context, or situation that was discussed in that week's reading. So in other words, you take your textbook, whether you're reading chapter 1 or chapter 10 for that week, find an idea. It could be a bolded term, it could be an example, a theory, a person, a case study, and reflect on that. What you're doing is establishing for me that you've read the chapter for the week. If you don't do this in at least one discussion post, then there will be point deductions, because it really is incumbent on you to show that you've read the textbook, not just in your on your examinations when you do the questions, but also in your discussion posts. Once you've done this, once you've done your one focus on the reading, the chapter reading for the week, then it's up to you as far as what you might focus on in your second or subsequent discussion post. So let me take you through this. There are basically 3 ways that you could create your discussions for the week. One is to choose the preset topic that I've already set up on the Canvas site. You simply reply to one of my preset weekly topics. Be sure to reply to the topic such that all of the replies for the subject are threaded together. Now, when I show this example, don't get caught up on what the class is, but basically, if you're going to reply to a preset topic, you just find it on the discussion page for the week. So if it says week 1 discussions, you'll scroll down. You're going to see a series of topics. There'll be a bolded subject or bolded set of words, and then of course you're going to see my picture and my name, Scott Lukas, next to it. So that will key you in on the fact that that's a preset topic. You want to reply underneath my topic that I've established for you. We'll get to it later, but don't use the reply at the top of the page. That's for a new topic, and I should also mention that I have a separate set of videos just focused on how to do what I call threaded discussion replies or threaded topics in Canvas. So that's source 1, that's a preset topic. Source 2 is going to be a new topic, and that's found in, we're referring here on the left of the handout. So basically you're posting on the new topic that you've chosen. Be sure to bold the topic subject to mimic how I've set up the preset topics. The source of the topic could be an article you read, a film, a news story, etc. So what you would do is go to the very top of the page, just under the discussion header. So if it says week 5 discussions, right below that, you'll see the reply button. Only use this reply button if you're doing a new topic. Never, ever, ever use it if you're doing one of the other 2 sources. Source 2 is reply to student topic that's established. Source 3 is one of my preset topics. Only use reply at the top of the page if you're doing a new topic. Never use it for anything else. And it's very important after the first week of the class, if you don't do your discussions threaded correctly, then I will deduct points or give you no credit for that. So it's very key. So what you'll do is you'll hit reply there, And then this window will come up. The window will allow you to do formatting and so forth. You don't have to worry about too much of this. You could directly cut and paste from Microsoft Word or your phone or whatever, and hit post reply, and it puts the topic up there. Again, what I'd like you to do is to bold the subject matter or the key word or words or phrase so that it kind of highlights to the rest of the class what you're talking about. Okay, so that is option 2, new topic on the left of the page. Option 3 is essentially replying to a new topic that a student has set up. So just like the preset topic, you reply to one of the new topics provided by another student. Be sure to reply below the topic so all of the replies for the subject are threaded together. So again, whether you're doing the reply to student topic, option 2, or a preset topic that I've set up, you're always going to use for that reply below the heading that has been established here. Only use the reply at the top of the page if you're doing a new topic, and that's really key. If you have that down, it should be fine. Now, the last thing I should say about this is these are the sources of discussion posts in the class. And you'll note at the bottom of this handout, I have here mention of the week's reading in the discussion post. What I'm trying to suggest here, these branch upwards. You could actually refer to the textbook for your weekly once referencing of the textbook assignment in any of these possible formats. You could reference this on a preset topic that I've established. It's just a matter of you connecting what's in the textbook, synthesizing it, reapplying it to my topic. You could do the same for a new topic that you post, and you could do the same for a reply to another student's topic that they've set up as a new topic. So basically, you synthesize the material in the chapter. If it ties into something that's already posted on the discussion board, or you have an idea for a new topic, go ahead and do that. You know, I think it's actually pretty easy to do. And then you might be asking, well, what do I do once I've established and I've shown the instructor, me, that I've done my reading and I've understood the chapter? Then it's up to you. So for your second or subsequent discussion posts, you could do a new topic, you could reply to another topic, you could do a preset topic, and you don't have to, in that second discussion post, actually reference the textbook. So you just have to do it once to show me your comprehension that you've done the reading for the week. When I go through the grading, what I'll do is for each student, I'm not going to show you this now because of confidentiality, but when I go to the grading, I'm able to look at your name, and then I'm going to see every discussion you've done for the week, and then in one glance, I'm going to see, okay, this person reference the textbook reading at least once. If you've done that, you have the potential, again, of getting full credit. Now, of course, I say the potential because you have to make sure your discussion posts are at least 150 words in length. You have to make sure that you're doing discussion posts that relate to the class. I have a somewhere along here on my class policies, you should check that out. My class policies video, I suggest to you that you can't just sort of talk about something at a very general level that is not really referencing the academic content of the class. If you have questions about that, watch the video called Academic or Class Policies, or send me a private message or an email so that I can help you out with that, that aspect of doing discussion posts. But in any case, I hope this makes a little more sense now. And again, in the future, if there's something you don't understand in the class, it's really a great opportunity to email me or private message me, as a couple students did. And then I can work on making it a little clearer to you, the students in the class, to make sure that you understand what the expectations are for the assignments in the class. So that is it. Good luck with the class here at Lake Tahoe Community College. And as always, if other questions come up with using Canvas or the content of the class, just be sure to get in touch with me, and I'll try to reply individually or do something globally for the entire class if I think it's appropriate. So good luck in your class, and I will talk to you later.